Good morning and blessings to your day, grand rising, and happy sunrise. Welcome to Give Me My Rights, WRITES, daily podcast with Nadine Poetry One. I am one word, I am one number. Guys, I welcome you this morning. We've already received our first blessing of the day because we were able to open our eyes. So thank you, Lord, for blessing us with life another day. Guys, I welcome you to Give Me My Rights Daily Podcast. This is the podcast where I share some of my original quotes and hopefully encourage and inspire your day. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to get my view here correct. What is going on? What is going on? Yes. So again, I am Nadine Poetry One. I am the poet outside of the box. Okay, and I do things a little different from other poets and writers, but in common, we do use our pen a lot. So, guys, I welcome you to today, and I hope that your morning started off with a smile because it is a great way to get you in a positive mood for the day. Guys, I have a great quote for us today, and I have some legendary Norman Brown jazz playing in the background. I hope that you guys were enjoying the music while I got my lemon tea together. Join me before I ask that you come on in Thursday evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and join me for some good poetry. Okay, what is going on with her? Alexa, play. Yes. Okay. I use some of my original copywritten poetry, and then we have great music and we have good talk about the poetry, and then we just have a little bit of fun. Okay, guys. So I ask that you join me Thursday evenings for Imperfect Poetry Thursday nights. Okay, guys. I am also the owner and founder of Skin Poetry One, which is my organic skin oil butters line. Guys, if you have not got the experience, I ask that you go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, get the experience. It is worth the moisture. It is a black-owned business. Yes, of course, the me. Okay, but it is also a good product formulated to help you maintain moisture within your skin. It's for all age groups and all skin types. And I ask that you guys go ahead and give it a shot. It's affordable. It ships all over the United States, okay, and it is really worth the moisture. It has no carcinogens and no chemicals, no artificial fragrance, no artificial colors. And right now we have it in chamomile, the rose, and the lavender. The cocoa butters coming in. The tea tree oil chia butters are coming as well to help get those spots out of your skin. Guys, check it out. You can go to https:// skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1.com, or you can go to www.nadinepoetry1.com, which is my website where you can click a tab and Skin Poetry One will be there, along with some poetry videos and poetry quotes, things of that nature. So go ahead and check it out. It is worth the moistures, guys. Guys, the moisture. Guys, that's what I want to say. Okay, guys, I appreciate you joining me this morning, and I'm not going to monopolize a lot of your time. I'm going to go ahead and get into the quote. So thank you, guys, for joining me. Okay, and the quote for today is this is a pretty good one. I'm sure someone can use this. Okay, cough up truths to deny a lie. Cough up truths to deny a lie. Okay, listen, you never have to co-sign for anyone. It is an option. All right. It is an option that others offer to those who would prefer to stay neutral. Sometimes you just don't want to give your opinion or you don't want to side with anyone. You just want to stay neutral. And someone is offering you the option to co-sign for them. Is it really an option? Is it a request? It is like forcing you to pick a side when you have no side to choose because you are staying neutral, right? So the options are to stay out of whatever is needed that needs your proof, or they want you to agree with what is said or action without providing proof for you, and they want you to agree unknowingly. It's a surprise. Agree, right? You heard it. Wasn't you there, right? Even if it's a pretend, they want you to agree. One option says that if you do not side with me, you are showing that you do not have the back of the people that are seeking the cosign, right? They want you to agree with them. And you decide not to, right? Is it an option or is it a request? A request. The option giver is in need of validation at that time, and they expect you to validate, even if it's something you have completely nothing to do with, right? The other option is staying quiet or just being your neutral self, right? I want to be quiet. I want to be neutral. I'm here, but I don't want to participate in whatever's going on. This can lead to the cosign seeker believing that you're loyal, okay? Or that you are scared to act during a challenge. And the challenge is cosign for me, right? When in fact, you are never in fear of anything, but not every moment is your moment to act out, to give your opinion, to share your voice. But yes, they want you to cosign. All right. The moment is not yours. So therefore, you prefer to stay neutral. And nothing is wrong with that. Okay. Some situations actually do not require a co-signer to help someone get their point across. All right. All they have to do is be honest. All they have to do is tell the truth. Whatever scenario they are discussing, whatever proof they need, they simply just have to tell the truth about the whole thing. Okay. All right, so then it don't need a cosigner, or it doesn't need a cosigner to make something appear truthful if the person seeking the cosigner is a truth teller. You don't need a cosigner if you tell the truth. Today, let us opt out of their situations. Let us opt out of their situations. Whoever they or their or them are, let us opt out. It's okay to be neutral. It's okay to mind your business. Some may get it confused, but know that the truth speaks for itself. It does not require a cosigner. I promise you, I'm a truth teller. A cosign request can cause more examination of the truth in search of falsehoods from the one needing a cosigner as evidence, right? Because if you stand on the truth, why do you need a cosigner? I don't know about you, but if someone needed to always have somebody cosign what they say to me, I'm going to start digging a little deeper and do my due diligence to make sure that this person has been honest with me the whole time. Because why do you always need somebody to validate what you say to me? Right? The word says, whoever puts up security for a stranger will surely suffer. But whoever refuses to shake hands and pledge is safe. I'll repeat that. Whoever puts up security for a stranger will surely suffer. But whoever refuses to shake hands and pledge is safe, says the proverb. The ones that often say, yeah, that did happen, right? 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 That happened, right? Right? That need validation to whoever they think is on the side of to co-sign their mess. That person or the one that's not truthful about what they say, right? What weren't you there, right? Right? You wasn't you there? You wasn't you there, right? Tell them, yup. That person is normally not true because they always need a cosigner. The real answer is that you just got sucked into the mess and they didn't warn you. And you don't know what the mess is. And you may not have been there, but because they feel like you're close to them, that you're going to automatically cosign, right? Just because I'm close to someone don't mean I'm going to cosign for their home. They may not pay their bills. Just because I'm close to someone does not mean that I'm going to co-sign for their car. They may not pay their bills. Just because I'm close to someone does not mean that I'm going to stand up in court and testify, in their best interest. Because they may not be a good person outside of being around me. We have a lot of people that are good to us and in front of us, but when they part from us, you don't know who they are, right? My mother used to say when she came up to the school, may she rest in beautiful peace, and she would talk to the teacher. And I was a good girl. Even up to college, I was kind of teacher's pet. I always got along with my instructors and professors and my teachers. Dance school, I always got along. Even choir practice, I got along. I always listened to the leader. Because I wanted to learn. Not because I was acting subservient, but I wanted to learn. But my mother would say when she came up to open school night, right? She would say to the teacher, they would discuss my work and everything like that. And my grades were pretty good. I was pretty good in school. But she would say, okay, well, yeah, she's a good girl. She was like, but I always want to ask questions because, a lot of parents think they know their children, but your children could be something else when they are not around you. You see that? She was looking to see who I am when I'm not in her presence. Everybody is going to act right when they're in the presence of their parents. I would hope so, right? But not all will, right? And those parents can identify with the mess that their children or the child or whoever may bring. But then you have those that their kids are just angels to them and they'll vouch for it. My kid is this and my kid won't do that. And you would be surprised the things that your kid would do behind your back. Well, think about the people that are closest to you that sometimes they do not act in the best interest of others when they are not around you. And then when they get into the mess and you are around, they want you to co-sign. You heard that word, right? I'm going to repeat it because this is what the word said. Whoever put up security for a stranger will surely suffer, but whoever refuses to shake hands and pledge is safe. Know what went on before they can call you and say, I need you to come there and verify for me, yada, yada, yada. I need you to come and say this and that and the other. When we get there, I need you to do, Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. You will get tricked. Okay? Wind up in some mess that does not belong to you or that you did not start or a mess that you completely would forbid. All because you vouched for someone, you validated someone, you co-signed. The co-signer is normally the most trusted person that everyone in the group will rely on to give the right answer. The co-signer is the most believable one amongst the few. That's why that person looking for a co-signer chooses you. For today, let us exist in neutral spaces because that person needing the co-signer may actually be the problem. If they always need validation, you may be staring at the problem. And if it's someone you love, you don't want to admit that they are a problem. But you have to, self-check and say, listen, they're a problem. And is the mess that they're trying to pull me into worth me getting in the mess? Because you know that they are a problem. So you have to check yourself. And sometimes it's hard to do when you want to believe the ones that you love and care about are good, because you're good. We're good. We're good people. We have good hearts. We do what's in the best interest of others. We care about, avoiding mess. If we don't need it, we don't want it, we avoid it, right? But you have to think about if the person that's closest to you is a part of the mess, a part of the problem. And are you co-signing mess that could potentially be a problem for you, right? So let us exist in neutral spaces because the problem may be the person seeking the co-signer. And besides, we don't want to give up our joy, right? Not without purpose. Give me substantial purpose to make me say, I'm going to put my joy aside so I can be a part of the mess. That's really what you're doing. When you become a part of someone else's mess as a co-signer or you vouch with them, what you're saying is my joy takes the back seat. Their problem takes precedence over my joy. All right? When you don't have to do that. If you stay in a neutral space and say, I love you, but I'm going to let you handle it. Or I care for you. I think you got this. Or I don't want to really get involved because I don't know everything. It doesn't mean I'm a coward. It doesn't mean that I'm fearful. This is just probably not my moment. And therefore, I would like to stay neutral, if you will. Right? Don't give up your joy so easily because someone is seeking a co-signer. And yes, it's our nature as humans to want to come to the rescue of others, okay? But sometimes it is not needed. Sometimes all that person needs to do is live in the truth and let people know them for living in the truth that they will believe them. They will be believable, right? So your smile is there to keep you in positive spaces and without disruption of co-signing for the mess. The smile. It's the best muscle in your face that you can move all day. Don't let nobody turn it into this because you're wondering or you don't know what's going on, but you're jumping into something you know nothing about. Right? So, cough up the truth to deny the lie. Smile in neutral spaces while they, too, cough up truths, and you smile and deny any lie. Your joy is so worth it. Keep it in a nice little box with a key. It's a spiritual key, like your joy. It's like having this box and you got this spiritual key, and you like, my spirit needs to feel that this is the right thing for me to do. Good morning, big sister. My big sister is here. I love you. You know, your spirit needs to feel like, is this the thing that I need to be involved with? Your spirit will speak, but you have to give it the moment to speak. If your spirit is not speaking, honey, darling, sweetheart, it is not your moment. Stay neutral. You don't want to get caught up in a mess and have your joy taken away from you that you've been trying to keep in that nice little box, and your spirit didn't tell you to move on it, you know, that so you can smile all day. You don't want that to be taken away because somebody has pulled you in a mess and said, right, you was there, right? Remember this happened, right? And you know nothing about it. People do that all the time, and they put people that they love into situations that do not require them to be involved, or, you know, they can just handle it. So, cough up the truth to deny the lie. Your joy is so worth it. Your smile is too perfect to let somebody steal it away so easily. Keep your joy in that little safe box. It's your security, and your spirit is the key. All right? So, guys, let us be neutral today. Stay out of it. Trust that they can handle it. You know, if they have been being honest, then hopefully they're being truthful to all others. All right. But if someone has to deny what they're saying in truth and believe it to be a lie, then maybe they're not as honest outside of you. You might want to check that before you engage in the mess. As for me, I'm going to drink my lemon tea, guys. And I'm going to say thank you for joining me this morning. I do appreciate it. All right. This is Give Me My Rights, WRITES, daily podcast with Nadine Poetry One. You guys, I am one word. I am one number. Join me tomorrow evening for Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Okay. I promise to bring you some wonderful poetry. Okay, and come on and enjoy me. Pick your favorite social media platform. Okay, I'm live for Imperfect Poetry Thursday on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Fanbase, and Instagram. Okay, and it's a great time in poetry. Thursday night is a great night for poetry. So come on and join me at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I would appreciate that, and I promise I won't let you down with the poetry. Blessings to your day.